All right, your President Joey starting off the week with another bunch of blunders, including mispronouncing the vice president's name earlier today. Take a look.
There's several other members of the California delegation here are also here, along with several city and state leaders. But as Kamala said, we're all closely monitoring the storms, the floods, the landslides all across California.
Joe, if you practice real hard, Kamala, not that hard, you'll get there. But it only got worse from there when Biden awkwardly kneeled, but the vice president wanted nothing to do with any of this during a photo op with the Golden State Warriors. Take a look. Guess we should be thankful he got back up. Of course, bizarre blunders are the least of Biden's problems as he continues to double down on the Democrats' more extreme positions, including wanting to ban what he calls assault weapons on his watch. Take a look.
And I'll say what I said then, I'll say it over and over again. I am going to get assault weapons banned. I did it once, I'm going to do it again. I love my right-wing friends who talk about the tree of liberty is water with the blood of patriots. If you need to work about taking on the federal government, you need some F-15s. You don't need an AR-15. I'm serious. Think about it.
Oh, I'm serious. Think about it. Here with reaction, former White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Reince, I'm not really sure. I guess people have gotten used to it. However, I have a theory, and part of it is I'm just suspicious. I have no reason to be. I have no facts to back it up, but the timing of all this classified information being revealed makes me suspect. Are Democrats, are there many of them that maybe knew about something that don't want Joe to run in 2024, or is that pure speculation and completely out of the realm of possibility?
Well, it's a wild story, Sean. I mean, it's so bizarre. I mean, the Trump story is pretty straightforward. He picked a fight with the archives and the DOJ. They're going back and forth. They got tired of it. They raided Mar-a-Lago, and it comes down to a question of law that Jonathan Turley outlined earlier. In this case, if you go back to when Biden was in Mexico, he said, and he purposely chose to say, that the Penn documents were the only documents that were out there. Then the next day, the Corvette documents came out. Now, either you're right and it's sabotage and people are leaking around him to the press to undermine him. He's lying. Maybe he can't remember because he can't remember anything. And maybe he doesn't know the full story. But one of these outcomes have to be correct. And you're right. I mean, he's not remembering anyone's names. But at the same time, he hid in his basement and he won. He can't remember what day it is, and they're getting every Democrat wish list done, open borders, shutting down energy, trillions of dollars spent. And it comes back to one of my, and you sort of alluded to this, but a great quote, which is sort of a pop quiz. Who's the bigger idiot? The idiot or the idiot that gets fooled by the idiot? And at some point, people have to wake up and see what's happening in this country and see what kind of a mess this president's brought us down. And he's doing it all while not remembering what day it is, whose names it is, and yet they're jamming us down the throat with their Democrat wish list, and they're getting it done.
Yeah, you know, Governor Huckabee, you're a smart guy. So Joe Biden spends 40% of his time outside of the White House at one of his residences most of the time. And there's no visitor logs at all. Now, why would that be? Why would they not want us to know who's meeting with the president of the United States? My first thought would go to his declining cognitive abilities and his health. Is there something he's trying to hide here? Why wouldn't they have visitor logs like that?
I think it's a real legitimate question. Reince can certainly affirm this, but you can't go in front of a president without previously providing your name, your Social Security number, There's a whole lot of screening that goes on. I can't believe that Girl Scouts go to his front door, ring the bell, and sell cookies to him without there being some scrutiny. It just doesn't work like that. So this is bizarre. I mean, anybody who's ever been around a sitting vice president or president knows that they don't live like the rest of us. And I just think that this is crazy. But the truth is, he can't pronounce his own vice president's name. We're supposed to be told that that's terrible if we pronounce it wrong. He's the president. He doesn't seem to know who she is.
Great point. The few times I've been to the White House with either President Trump or then President Bush, they'd say, "Hi, Mr. Hannity. Can I see your photo ID, please?" It was great. All right, guys. Thank you.